The captain, also known as Captain Moonlight. You may have seen him working in the Broncos Student Center, or you may have seen him around campus. But who is he? We at the Poly Post have sat down with the captain, and he shared with us some stories about his career at Cal Poly Pomona, his love for our basketball team, and how he spends his free time.
The students know you, they know you as the captain. Can you kind of tell us how you earned that name?
Yes, I can. Back in 2001, they closed the Broncos Student Center down so that a company could come in and make the building earthquake proof. And so they put 2 trailers outside on the grass. So it wasn't too much work to take care of the trailer, so they cut our hours down from 40 to 20. So I says, well, that's no good. We're going to lose money. So, but I caught on with another department at Cal Poly called Facilities. So my original boss says, oh, you're working for Facilities and you're moonlighting. They ought to call you Captain Moonlight. So basically he gave me the name, but 3 months later we have what they call staff and student orientation inside our building. And so when the executive director, Cora Culia, asked if has anything happened to any one of you want to share a story, and I got up and I took off my King Richard hat and put on a real captain's hat and says, no more King Richard, now I'm Captain Moonlight. And a week later, then the lady in Human Resources gave me a name tag that read Captain Moonlight. So for 13 years now, I've been labeled as Captain Moonlight. I've been at Cal Poly now for 21 years. October 19th, 1992 is when I started.
Well, Captain's a huge women's basketball fan in general. So since my first game, probably first practice 3 years ago here, I met Captain. He's been at every game since then, and he's a huge presence at women's basketball games.
It started back actually in 1993 when I had a girl that played on the basketball team, and she worked for me as a custodian. So that's what like kicked me on to start going to all the games. So then I says, well, this is exciting. I want to just keep on going. And then it evolved into me joining some of the clubs they had over there. And November 9th, there's a doubleheader. The girls play at 4, the guys play at 6:30. And there's a possibility I'll be singing this national anthem. My ritual with the guys team that I always do concerning the captain's handshake. So all it is a slap, a fake, and a salute.
All right, so it's a slap.
It's a slap, a fake, and a salute. That's the captain's handshake. I could tell you that when I hit number 300 games attended, they called me onto the court, and then they rolled out a great big cake. It said, congratulations to Captain Moonlight number 300. And then all of a sudden, this music came on, and here comes all the girl players. And they had a big poster with their pictures on it and their name signed next to their picture. And then on the other side of the stadium, here comes all the men. Same thing, a big giant poster and put their names on it. So, and they gave that to me, and they said, when you hit 400, we're going to do something, but we're not going to tell you. So I don't know what that will be. My proudest moment was probably when the first time they asked me to sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh my goodness.
Because I think that would be a proud moment to remember.
My fondest memory is probably the first time hearing him sing, because we had no idea that he could sing like that. So when they brought him out from the crowd, and we had no idea that he was going to sing the national anthem, and he did great.
It's a real pretty campus, and I always get along with the students. I'm friends with all the clubs and everything. They know who Captain Moonlight is. I work, and then I go to karaoke, movies, bowling. Oh yeah, karaoke every weekend. Love it.
Yeah, when I worked orientation this summer, and he would sing at every because we had karaoke, so he'd sing at all the orientations. Yeah, so I've seen a whole lot of karaoke from him. And
then I'm also on YouTube singing a song from Las Vegas at one of the hotels.
Okay, what song are you singing?
You got to put on top of YouTube. You put "It's Getting Better All the Time," Captain Moonlight, and then it will come up.
All right, from the Imperial Palace in Las Vegas, this is Captain Moonlight.
It's getting better all the time. It's getting better all the time.
Oh yes, that is Captain Moonlight.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
job, beautiful job.
The first one in 1992 was a rap artist named Coolio. A lot of people, maybe you haven't heard of him, but after Coolio was Eminem, and they had Snoop Dogg, but Coolio was the first one, and he had a concert here, and I met him up in Cora's office. Magic Johnson was here. Susan Leahy was the ASI president, and says, "Captain, stand right here. He's going to walk right out of that office." And so he walked out and he saw me and he just shook my hand and said, "How are you?" So I met Magic Johnson. He was what you see on TV, very smiling everywhere he goes. And then Demi Moore, she did a commercial here in our fitness center. So she came upstairs, and I was in the circle right before Major, and she saw me. She runs over to me and gives me a hug. Says, "You must be Captain Moonlight." So that was cool. She was real down to earth. Channing Tatum was here due to the fact his nephew was here, and I was doing karaoke at the time, and he loved the song I was doing.
What song did you sing?
I sang "Be My Baby Tonight" by John Michael Montgomery, and he loved it, and he says, "That was great." He says, "You got a voice on you." He says, he asked me, "Do I know who he is?" And I says, "Name-wise, no, but I know I've seen you in movies." And he goes, "I'm Channing Tatum. My nephew goes there, but I want to keep it hush-hush. But I loved your song, dude." He goes, "I loved your song." So that was cool. We had Mark and Brian from KLOS, Edward James Olmos, and his name is Andy Garcia. The director, Spike Lee.
How'd you meet all those people?
Just being Captain Moonlight. My real name is Richard Mark Barron. So Richard is the name that they call me here. Mark is what they call me like growing up and at home is Mark. I retire at the age of 67, and I'm 62 right now. So 5 more years, but if I feel like I'm here, I'll still work. Because I think it would be a mistake not to keep working. Because I see people when they retire, all they do is lay around. So I want to keep active. Like I've got my own thing I do almost every week. So I'd rather be out there working and teaching students until I can't move around too much.
The captain has been here for 21 years. He is getting close to attending his 400th Bronco basketball game. He loves karaoke, and he has met many famous people. The captain plans to continue his career here as long as possible. Catch him at this season's basketball games. If you see him, say hello. You might even try giving him the captain's handshake.
Face, salute.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's how you do it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.